Welcome, sisters of the world. This is DeAnna Lam of Womb Wisdom Tribe, and I'm here with you on a journey of busting some myth. We have counted down from myth number 3, which claims, wrongly, that menstruation and menopause are physical occurrences. This is not true. They are spiritual processes. Myth number 2 we busted spoke about the fact that menstruation and menopause are opposites. This is not true. They are a continuum, and we talked about it at length in one of the training videos. Myth number 3, really a heart-wrenching one, is the belief that many women around the world have that menstruation and menopause are things that are personal and you have to do them on your own, basically in isolation. That is not true. We as women need to experience those and share about them and support each other in community about these processes, these spiritual pillars in our lives as women. So that's another myth that we talked about at length in the 3rd video, and I really want to continue to support you because busting those myths is really tilling the ground, is preparing the soil to plant the garden. And the garden is to live your menstrual cycles as a spiritual practice in your life. Indigenous cultures have always claimed that menstruation is the time when the veil between the worlds thins, where the veil between the spirit world and the physical world is so thin that we can connect, we can see through, we can receive guidance from spirit when we menstruate in a way that when we don't menstruate we can't receive. So I would like to help you create that transition from menstruation as a physical occurrence or a bother or a curse or something you have to be doing alone or even something that you feel that's empowering to something that is your spiritual practice. Menstruation, your rhythm, your body's cyclicity can become your spiritual compass. And I'd like to help you to do that. I'd like to help you to meet your power. I'd like to help you to nourish your soul. I'd like to help you to dance the full circle because the cycle is a full circle. And often women are focused on the blood, either in an empowering way or in a bothersome way or painful way. But we not only don't need to suffer symptoms, for those of you around the world that do, and I know many do, but beyond relieving symptoms and beyond empowering, there is a full dance that we can dance every month with our cycle, with our psyche, with our spiritual practice of the moon, which guides us from expanding to contracting and back again. This is a spiritual essence of womanhood that I'd like to help you recognize and put in place as a practice in your life. And then moving from practice to celebration, because the continuum is such that from women who suffer symptoms and are in pain, the first step would be to move out of pain. That is absolutely not necessary to be in pain. And then to move into empowerment, and many of you are already there and feeling strong and empowered by your cycle. However, what is entailed in there is layers upon layers of self-care, of giving ourselves permission to take time off and to care for ourselves, and putting in place a spiritual practice of your womanhood. And then moving from the spiritual practice that is going to be your bedrock of spirituality to celebration, which is part of spirituality and part of the expression of who you are as a woman in the world. So I have a delicious course for you that I'd like to invite you to sign up to. It's open for a short time and all the information is in the link that is accompanying this video. And I'd like to invite you to come and journey with me and with women around the world in community in order to put into place in your own life as a woman being the practice of womanhood as your spiritual compass, as your source of renewal, as your source of nourishment, as your source of celebration, and as your source of connection to your own self, to your own body, to your own womb, and to women around the world. Because it is not something we're meant to do alone. This is a community of women that's gathering from all over the world to recognize that what was silenced needs to be silenced no more, that what was taboo needs to be given voice to, that what was hidden needs to become visible and a guide to your womanhood in a way that would take you to fulfillment as a woman beyond your wildest dreams, beyond what you thought possible, because we are here to change our world. Each of us, your own individual world. I want to help you and hold your hand as we do that in the Red Moon Menstruation Demystified course, and together as a worldwide global community of women who are changing ourselves and the world. So the Red Moon Menstruation Demystified course is here to help you to bust more myths from your life that you're holding, that we have been fed by our cultures. It's here to help you recognize your connection to spirit when you menstruate. It's here to help you recognize that your power lies in your cyclicity, and to meet it and to embrace it and to embody it. It's here to help you to dance the full circle of your rhythm, to fully express and live your rhythm out loud, and to celebrate your womanhood as your spiritual practice. So come join me. It's open for a short while, and I would like you to be able to receive support and to become the flower of womanhood that you were born to be. Together, we are changing the world.